Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you an exciting IKEA furniture hack that will allow you to display your entire vintage collection Mos Eisley Deluxe Cantina on one fully accessible shelf. Okay, so the reason why I decided to go this route and have it all displayed whole, like in between shelves, is we're really limited in how we could display our cantina. Like, we can do a table, coffee table type. Only problem with that is the cantina takes up such a large footprint. That's all you could put in that area is really just the playset. Number two way of doing it is modular style, right? So we're going to separate it, put it on different shelves. You take your cantina apart, similar to what I'm doing here with my 95 Power of the Force cantina, I guess, where I'm just displaying it in different sections. The only problem with this kind of setup for the TVC cantina is, it breaks it apart, and not everybody really wants to do that. And that's really the reason why I decided to display it in this manner, in this shelf. See right here, this is the end of the shelf, and here's the first alcove. If I want to get right in here and mess with little whatever he's holding thing is, I can do that. If you want to swap that alcove out for the OG version, non-special edition version, you could do that. Mess with praying mantis, homie boshek, anything. You can get right in here with your cantina because it's right here at the end. You just reach your hand in and that's it. So another cool thing about this hack is that you have this whole top over here. By the way, these are just so I could mess with pickup cups. I highly recommend it, 10 out of 10. You have this full top over here, tabletop, so that you can put whatever you want. So really, this kind of combines the best of both worlds here. All the different ways that people are displaying their cantinas. You got a tabletop here if you want to use it. You got that middle shelf over there. And you also have this bottom shelf. This is like a 15-inch clearance over here. I throw my juggernauts on the bottom all the way back, and this is just two of them. You have a lot of room over here. You can do that over here. You can put whatever big ships you want to put. That is fantastic. You have 3 levels of display right here, all in the same footprint that this cantina would have already taken if you were displaying your deluxe version. So we started off with a VITTSJÖ shelf, and each shelf is 14 inches by 39 inches wide. But if you put 3 of them together, it gives you a new depth of 42 inches. So I'm going to show you now what these look like at IKEA. There we go. That's the name of the shelf right there. All the information, and then this is what it looks like when it's standing alone out in the wild. So as you can see, 3 of the VITTSJÖ shelves together, as we discussed, gives you that 42-inch length and 39-inch width. Now, the cantina only takes up 29 width and 32 long. So you got a lot of room over here left over on this shelf. You can do something here, here on the side, and over there in the back. Which reminds me, we can add on to this. Let's do like a quick little custom in real time over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the cantina that I have with all the extra stuff that I have here on this table. I have some Jawas in there, the Bantha, a couple dewbacks. Got a Saga version here. Cool. Yeah, Hasbro doesn't do features like that anymore. But they're also not made for kids anymore. Sitting in my bins. You can chill right there. Now, instead of doing a separate unboxing video for this, I'm using this to add to my TVC Cantina display. And I kind of have some mixed feelings about this. I just really want the figures. I'm of the mind that this should have been a proper retro collection release, complete with an original blue snaggletooth. All right, cool. I don't know how this would fit in, and I'm not going to pull down my original over there. I don't know what I will do with this. Well, if I can find a spot, I will do something with it. But these, I want to open these up. There, I found a spot for it right in the middle of my 95 Power of the Force Tatooine setup. I'm not going with the vintage collection version. Yeah, I don't need TBC versions of every single vehicle that I already have 5 versions of. I just don't. I mean, to me, I see buying these figures and ships and vehicles kind of like the equivalent to buying your favorite movie on DVD, then Blu-ray, then download, then whatever. Like, there's really never an end. But this is like a 30-year-old toy. Ooh. Okay, sure. He's sticky. Okay, that's what I want. This is not a bad Greedo. Oh, this is a cool figure. To me, they're just denizens of Mos Eisley, so I think I'm going to put him inside the cantina. Okay, so we filled in those gaps, because remember the cantina is like 32 by 29 width. The shelf itself is 39 by 42 length. So you got a lot of room here left over. And that's what we did here. That's why we did kind of that little mini unboxing, just so we can fill in the gaps and see what this thing actually looks like once you're using it and filling it up, filling up the shelf, that is. There's the back. You know, there's a lot of room here, so I'm sure somebody could figure out what to do with that. This is one of my favorite parts here. We have the edge of the shelf right here, the edge of the display shelf. It goes right next to the cantina. So you can just reach right in there. You can reach right into the bar area. You can do any kind of mods, or you can arrange your figures. You can play with your figures. You can do whatever you want because you're right there, right at the edge. Pull up a chair, play with your cantina. I think this is a fantastic way of displaying it. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Listen, I know that we all had like a year or so to prepare our toy rooms for this monstrosity. As you can tell, my toy room is a lot like a lot of your toy rooms. I have shelves, or I don't have a carded wall. A lot of people have these really nice carded walls. I don't have that. All I have are these things and these metal VITTSJÖ shelves. Fortunately, these shelves were able to accommodate the cantina, and that's why I wanted to share this information with you. Not because, you know, IKEA needs me to show for them or anything. Believe me, I hate IKEA. I can't stand going in there. I get lost every time. You can't pronounce the names. Every time you ask for an exit, the associate with that His whatever t-shirt tells you it's over there. You just go past the thing, and you go past the housewares, and it's right, and it's the left, and it's the right, and another right. And I don't know. You lost. All I really do to find the exit when I'm in that place is I just look for one associate to direct me, and then I'll find another associate, and I'll just keep that chain going until eventually I find an exit. Okay, that's how much I dislike going into an IKEA. So if you could find it online, I would find it online. If you want to bear it, then just go right into a store and get one. But this thing really does work. You could display your entire cantina all in one shot. It looks fantastic. fantastic. And the best part is, anytime you want to sit here and play with this thing, you can just pull up a stool and just sit there and just like get the day's frustrations out, man. You can just be like, you know, like it's friggin' awesome. Okay. So I just want to get this information out there, even if it meant promoting IKEA for a little bit. But it is an IKEA hack. It's 3 shelves put together to display your deluxe cantina. And I think, frankly, that is valuable information to collectors. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I would appreciate all that stuff. I really thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time.